Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, this is another movie review. Today we're tackling the Muppet movie. Now, this is a very, nostalgic movie for me, at least. I don't know about for you, but for me. I saw it as a kid, embraceable by all ages, and that is definitely true. A thoroughly delightful film that is also true. I love this movie, man. It was such a classic when I was a kid. Even though I didn't understand half the jokes in the film, it was still cool to see puppets and, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, Gonzo, all of them. Scooter, Dr. Teeth, Animal, they're all awesome puppets, and this is the very first Muppet movie that ever came out, and, there are a few glaring issues, which I'll get into in a little bit, but for the most part, I think this film set a very firm foundation for the future of the Muppet franchise, and I think it's really cool that, we got more movies after this, we got I'm probably going to review most of all of them, because I have them on DVD, but, the Muppet movie is what made Muppets from Space, and Muppets Take Manhattan, and Muppet Christmas, and the Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted from Disney, and of course led to stuff like the Happy Time Murders. So there's a lot of really unique things that this film kind of did. Now the Muppet Show came out before this film. It was really kind of the beginning. I do have a DVD called Muppets Magic. I got it from the Exchange, and that was the very first Muppet Show ever from 1966. So not only was 1966 the year of Adam West Batman, it was also the year of Jim Henson's Muppets. So very cool stuff there. And this film really is just about Kermit the Frog kind of, essentially they're in a theater watching a movie, and theoretically you'd be in a theater when this came out watching it in the movies. So it became like a fourth wall breaking kind of thing. And you actually get to see, the Muppets actually watching themselves and how they became the Muppets and how they, became the force that we know them today. And it's really cool to see them watching a movie, and then the movie that they're watching is what we're watching too. It's kind of cool. Of course, it ends with that as well, kind of a neat little bookend thing. But it's really about how they became the Muppets that we know today. How Kermit left the swamp and became friends with Fozzie and Scooter and met Electric Mayhem and, met Miss Piggy and all these things. And, of course, those crazy adventures along the way. Now, for a G-rated movie, again, this kind of had this issue with Snow White where there's really no curse words, and there's a few sex jokes in there, but which of course I didn't pick up on as a little kid. But it is funny that they have like guns, and there's like a fight scene. And normally, if this were to come out today, it'd easily be PG just for the guns alone, and Kermit saying, "Oh, go ahead and kill me," whatever Kermit would say. It's hard for me to do the Kermit voice when I don't have the puppet, but still, I do think that it is a kind of a strange movie in that regard because they watch the Muppet Show. There's guns and stuff, but, that was back in the day. This is, like, the first thing where you're like, whoa, it's kind of cool. But, good story, got some really funny moments in there. Of course, there's no CGI, really, so a lot of it is practical, at least most of it is. Very cool stuff there, just the puppets. It's funny because, like, issues in the movie, right, you'll see, like, Jim Henson. You'll see his effing head, like, his hair on his head. Just do, because they're behind a sofa, or they're behind a couch, or they're not in frame, where you see Kermit, like how I do it, And it is kind of cool to see that, yes, it's a mistake that you're effing, you're seeing Jim Henson's face, his head, but it's not really a negative to me, because if anything, it shows that these are just a bunch of adult dudes who just sit on their butt, or they're on the freaking ground, they're crawling around like an idiot, like an exorcist, you crawling around, and Kermit is just, he's just doing this, that's what I do here on the channel, but it's funny to see that these guys made a freaking career out of it, they made a big franchise out of it, and it really kind of culminated with the Muppet Show and this film, and it's really cool. Just to kind of see, where they're going and what's happening and, how they meet and all that. It's interesting and it's funny. Doc Hopper is pretty cool. He's not the biggest villain. He's like, "Hi, Doc Hopper!" That's kind of how he sounds. And he's not very, evil or threatening or menacing, but he gets the point across. He wants Kermit. He wants to get his legs, and he wants Kermit to be the mascot of this frog leg restaurant. Kermit, of course, says, "F that." And madness ensues, of course. There's a really cool car chase. Of course, a lot of funny moments. The songs are freaking awesome. Really cool, I don't want to say battle, but climactic scene in the end with Animal. So, if you haven't seen it, I'm not sure if it's on Disney+. Plus. I don't think it is, because technically this was made before Disney bought the Muppets, but still, if you can find it somehow, again, you'd probably go to the Exchange or probably go somewhere and just get it for like a few bucks, or Amazon for a few bucks. It's a very good film. Again, fun for all ages, and again, it really set the tone for the Muppet franchise in terms of films, going forward. And I enjoyed it for that. Yes, there's a few issues with the heads popping up. Yes, it doesn't look the best. You can tell it's an old film, but it's fun, it's funny, and of course it's very entertaining to watch. So I'm going to give the Muppet movie an A-. Again, technically, the heads is an issue, and it does break your immersion, so that's why. But me personally, I don't care, but I can't just skip that because it is a flaw. But I do think it's kind of cool that, again, it just shows the ingenuity of these people just to be able to do puppetry, you know what I mean? Like Big Bird, just a dude in a effing suit, or Sweetums, just a dude in a suit, you know? It's really cool to kind of see the evolution of that, you know, and the puppets going forward. And again, this is a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely the most nostalgic. It has some really funny moments, some cool action scenes, and, you know, it definitely is a, you know, for 95 minutes or whatever, it went very quickly. And I'm glad it, you know, I wish it was longer, but I think that it had a good runtime. It had some pretty funny moments. And again, I love the fact that, like, they're watching a movie, and the movie they're watching is what we're watching. It's kind of like a matrix of Muppetry, and it's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to, I can't even speak. I'm so excited about the Muppet movie, I can't even speak. I'm going to exit the shot here, and I'm going to have Kermit the Frog tell you a few words of wisdom about actually filming the Muppet movie. So thank you guys. Enjoy Kermit the Frog, and we'll see you in the next video. New posters. Hi, Kermit the Frog here. Well, today's a very special video. I'm going to be talking about the Muppet movie and how it really changed the world for me, Fozzie, Miss Piggy, and everyone else. Hope you guys enjoy. Well, not too much actually, but, you know, a few words. First of all, filming the film was extremely fun. We got to go to a lot of unique settings and see a lot of unique people. Doc Hopper. So there's that. Let's see here. Miss Piggy, of course, the beautiful Miss Piggy. Fozzie, who can never stand a joke. Scooter, get the script right. I tell you, he should be a sit-down comedian. Anyway, lots of fun stuff there with Miss Piggy and Fozzie and Scooter and the whole gang. It was a fun movie to shoot, and I'm glad we got to do it. Of course, the big aerial swamp scene was really cool with the helicopter, and me playing the banjo. Very cool stuff. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed. Lots of fun making the film, and I can't wait to review the rest with Mr. Franchise Fanatic. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you in our next Muppet video. Yeah!